My name is Jason Craig. I'm a PhD student at Stanford University, working in the Structural Geology and Tectonics lab. And some of the research we're working on is trying to improve our understanding of geothermal energy, such as this beautiful hot spring behind me, which is Fly Geyser in Nevada. So what makes Fly Geyser so colorful are the extremophiles, or thermophili, that live and grow on the surface of the geyser. And these are organisms that really thrive in the hot water and conditions that otherwise would be fatal to any other organisms. We're talking about extremely hot fluids coming out of the geysers. These organisms, they live particularly off the minerals and the sulfur coming out of the springs, and where they live and grow can actually affect the growth of the geyser itself. And in particular, the colors really kind of indicate where you have these organisms growing in a specific place, and where they build up and grow, that might dictate where the water is getting pushed, and vice versa, where you're depositing minerals. You know, in and around these hot springs, not only is it incredibly interesting from a geological perspective, but it's also a unique ecosystem that has a whole symbiotic network of organisms living in and around these hot springs. So this hot spring has an outflow temperature of 220 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's likely much hotter at depth where these fluids are coming from. This is really just the near surface expression of this geothermal system. As we're getting better at understanding hot springs, and also not only how to tap into the hottest part of hot springs, but also engineer our geothermal power plants to really be as efficient as possible in transferring that thermal energy into electrical power. Geothermal is uniquely positioned to provide not only baseload power, but baseload power with effectively low environmental impact. That's also a baseload energy resource, meaning it can reliably produce power 24/7, 365 days a year, minimal carbon footprint per megawatt generated. We're hoping this research can help inform decisions both in industry and elsewhere for targeting geothermal energy, and help expedite the transition to a cleaner energy infrastructure in the future to mitigate the effects of climate change and environmental destruction.